So we were walking by and there was a group of 4 people at a table, and James says, have you ever done like a group? And I was like, you want to do it? He's like, yeah, let's do it. So we went up and James just started it up, like literally we just started talking. And you know, the guy, there was 2 men and 2 women, and the men were kind of laughing and mocking a little bit, and like, yeah, we can pray. And I'm telling you, it was crazy.
It got crazy.
And these guys, like, so they put their heads down, and there's this one woman, her name was Ronnie. The whole time James is praying and talking to them, her face is just, and I'm watching her, and she's just, so we started talking with her, and I said, it was awesome. She had a foundation in the Lord. I said, you know the Lord, you knew him. And she goes, yeah. And
so remember when in the lobby when I said that I saw a woman with a hoop in her nose and that she's a prodigal? It was Ronnie.
It was Ronnie.
You found her.
Yes, we found her. And not only that, but the other woman, before I could even say anything, because I sensed that she didn't know the Lord, but that she was like, she saw James praying with the guys and talking to them, us talking to Ronnie, and then like she all of a sudden she was just wide open, and
she was one of the ones that was kind of mocking a little bit, and then we got talking with Ronnie.
Yeah,
and then
Lauren.
She's looking at us, I said, have you ever committed your life to the Lord? So she said, no. I said, do you want to do it now? I'll pray with you. And she said, okay, yes. I want to pray. So we prayed and led her to the Lord. And at the end, the guys were given everything. I mean,
Bibles.
These guys are giving the Bibles to these 2 guys. They didn't even get saved right there, but they were like, can we have Bibles? And then that girl, Lauren, was like, she just got led to the Lord, and she looked at me, she goes, can I have a Bible? I said, yeah. I said, oh yeah, sorry. But
well,
anyway.
there was one more aspect too. Before we left MornigStar, Elise and I were talking in the lobby area, and we got on the subject of, I was talking about the woman with the issue of blood in the Bible, how she touched the hem of the Lord's garment and the power left him. Totally random conversation, not really random, but so when we were talking to the guys were kind of checked out, kind of making fun of the whole situation. He goes, you know what's funny though? The only story I really know about the Bible is that woman who had the blood problem, and she touched the hem of the Lord's garment, and the power left him. And I was like, dude, I was supposed to come talk to you, man, because I was just talking to somebody about that like an hour ago.
Yeah.
That was Jerome.
That is awesome.
And then we're sitting in here, and these guys are walking through, and they're holding the Bibles, walking through them. And we saw another dude come by with the 50 days for a foundation walk.